Maybe it's haunted.
It's definitely haunted.
Exciting.
I've decided
Like-
it can't be anything but haunted.
Like Sonic Scoop.
Aegis announces this place is probably haunted.
Axe
The
jumps
Zora
up.
just sort of goes, exciting, and starts, walking up towards it.
I don't know why that felt very Obi-Wan Kenobi response.
Excited.
Exciting.
Hello there.
Well, let's go say hello.
Well, Anakin, let's not keep our
I sense
guests
the trap.
waiting.
So do I. What do we do? Spring the trap. Obi-Wan's, he's a fun guy. I think Azora might be the type that we're chasing someone into a bar, and Azora would tell Axe and Aegis to fan out, and then just make a beeline for the bar and start doing shots.
How would you deal with someone trying to sell you death sticks?
That's the thing I hate most about Star Wars is that they're called death sticks.
I'm surprised that you remember that.
It's a very memorable moment.
Yeah.
No, I remember the moment, but the fact that they're named death sticks.
I mean, you don't know what they are.
I assume they're cigarettes. They can't be anything else for the movie they are in.
They're
It
probably
does raise
like
questions
some.
about why a guy. Well, they're probably illegal import ones, but
I mean, it is technically the underground of Coruscant.
Rethink your life.
maybe they're just suicide pills.
Why would you need multiple of them? 'Cause he says death sticks.
It
Hey.
depends
More than
on how
one.
big you are.
Caring is
One's
caring,
not
Snake.
enough for a full-grown
Snake.
human.
Snake, sharing is caring.
Some death cult shit. Alright, anyway.
Oh, that reminds me of an idea I wanted to talk to you about, but later.
I guess Aegis just kind of follows Azora, who, by the way, is now his fulcrum.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, Axe follows them, and they're doing Scooby-Doo sneaking around.
Sure, and yeah,
You're
Azora
just
does
hoping to find, a big sandwich.
Outrageous!
Azora does stop for Aegis's approval on she's about to knock on the
Yeah,
you want to
Aegis
do this?
gives- Aegis gives a nod.
Yeah. Yeah, Azora just hello.
The door creaks open at that.
Ooh.
Is that your knock?
I guess they want us to come in.
Like soinks do we have to?
We're invited in. Let's not be rude. Yeah.
Why
Well,
don't we have sandwiches?
Oh yeah, the foyer. That you walk into.
Close
It's
the
got-
door behind us. Don't leave it open. Don't be rude about it.
Oh, sorry. Axe slams the
we'll
door
let in a
closed.
draft.
Yeah.
Axe slams the door
It's got
closed.
sort of like a double staircase going up to the second floor. There's a hallway going forward, two hallways going side to side. There's some nice green carpeting.
Thank you for inviting us into your home.
Yes, thanks. Is this where we split up?
Okay, gang.
Let's split up,
split
gang.
Okay, you're gonna have to decide which one of you is Fred in this.
I don't think any of us.
Yeah, I don't think splitting up is a good idea.
Oh no, it's not. It's a terrible idea.
That's why we should do it. No.
Axe turns around. Wait a minute. Axe smells something.
Can I discern realities again? Actually, in here.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm looking around and I want to see. Specifically the main thing I want to ask is what happened here recently, and maybe what here is useful or valuable. I'm looking to see kind of peering down some hallways, looking around, seeing if there's anything where I saw some
Right.
movement or would be.
All right, roll wisdom.
Oh baby. So yeah, what happened here recently? Useful or valuable? And well, those two first.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
Let's see. So what happened here recently? Well, when you knocked on the door, it seems like the force of your knock just kind of opened it. The doors were kind of weak. And yeah. As for what's useful or valuable to you, let's see. There's looking down the halls. Mostly it looks like on this first floor, it mostly just looks like this would have been places for like lodging and all that. Like you just kind of see like like just very basic amenities. But the looking up, you see the staircase there. Going, if you looking up, you see it looks a bit more finely decorated upstairs.
Nice. So I'm gonna pull the phone in front and ask my two partners here. What question do you think would be best for the third one? Like,
well, that was your third question, wasn't it? What question would be best?
Wow. Like, you think who's really in control? Not what it appears to be about to happen. Maybe. I guess
I would say what not appears to be. It's probably the most relevant.
You have an opinion on it, Snake?
Yeah, what here is not what it appears to be, because so far
Okay.
I'm feeling like we've walked into someone's Minecraft cave house, and
Yeah.
Minecrafter.
it's very atypical, this.
Minecrafter. I love playing with brown bricks.
Shut the fuck up, Swede. This seems like different than a mining op now. This is...
Yeah, this is not a mining op.
Axe got bad feeling about this place.
I've got a bad feeling.
That's a question.
This. Oh yeah. What is? Wait, it was. What did you say? Not what it appears to be.
Yes.
Yeah, not what it appears to be.
Here's not what it appears to be. All right, so you notice, there's like this gentle sway of like some curtains in the windows. General chill every now and then. You begin to this wind can't be coming from outside. Like this breeze, like this is not a natural breeze.
Good to know.
Yeah. This isn't just the like this can't just be the wind from outside.
Someone.
Well,
there's
definitely something in here.
Something evil, no doubt.
Well, let's
not split
want
up.
to look around further.
Yeah, let's poke our heads in. Hey, sorry about your door, but seems the draft is inside.
Do you want to go upstairs or explore the lodging areas down here?
Let's explore the lodgings first, save the upstairs for later.
Okay. Following your, point me where to go.
Aegis just has his axe over your shoulder. Aegis has his axe? Aegis has his spear over your shoulder, just pointing the direction.
Yeah, Azora goes, sword definitely not drawn, lantern sort of raised, keeping a sort of slow, calm pace. A respectful pace, like visiting someone's home. Yeah, she is on, good behavior, visor up and everything, very, on somewhat formal standing, I guess. She's treating this like if she was visiting another noble's house for now.
Gotcha. So as you're going through the lodgings, it looks like just a bunch of bedrooms, pretty sparse. Although weirdly, you kind of there are some animals in here, just that they've just taken up. They're birds.
Interesting.
Yeah, just like some swallows.
Azora is somewhat taken with the swallows, and she just comments on always having a soft spot for swallows.
They
She used
make
to really like washing them at the stables.
I'm not gonna make a
Yes.
joke about Nastria, but one is on my mind.
There's also one.
Does Aegis say that in character?
No.
Oh, damn.
Okay, fine, he does.
Azora does just sort of like give him like, side eye, just like at that, but doesn't comment on it. Just. Ugh.
Man, we're juvenile. Okay. But yeah, Aegis is kind of examining there's the fact there are swallows in here.
I can remember, they're pretty good food.
So hey. So
Hey.
this is like a big sort of gothic manor type thing, sort of like a big gothic castle-ish estate. Not quite a castle, but like a big manor.
Basically.
Can I spout lore, seeing as this is exactly the type of place Azora would have like worked in her whole life about like, where, to have a rough estimate of what a layout would be, where would be,
Right. Sure.
Oh, nope.
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 I've got a question about this place that might determine whether I try and make a spout lore for a kind of different leaning. Does this place look, and it's a very weird way to put it, does it look like purely domestic, or is this like militaristic in nature? Was someone like building this could be an outpost or just like a defensible location kind of deal?
Well, lodgings are are sparse enough that I don't
It's tricky. It's a tricky one to answer without just giving some of the game away. I'm aware. I mean,
roll discern realities.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Roll discern realities.
Yeah. Aegis is looking at this from the angle of what's the purpose of this place. So let me roll some wisdom.
All right.
We're rolling a lot of 6s and 1s.
So, what should I be on the lookout for?
You should be on the lookout for let's see, those swallows that sort of fluttered about when you like looked into a room. Looks like it looks like they were like looking around like it looks like they didn't just migrate in. Like you're seeing like you see like where they flew from. It looked like they were perched on something like meant for them.
Aww.
So there might be more birds around.
So they were brought here intentionally. They have perches. They have stuff made for them.
I'm actually gonna. I have some dungeon rations. I'm gonna like crumble up a biscuit or something and toss some like crumbs to the birds while Aegis is looking around. Actually,
Nice.
What here is useful or valuable to me?
Useful or valuable to you? Well, it looks as though the let's see. Looking around, some of the as I said, the lodgings are quite sparse, but there are by each bed you notice in the lodging that you've inspected, there is a small book by each bed.
ooh,
Yeah.
Small book by each bed. Okay.
Yeah.
Azora likes books.
And well, I'll scan those in a second. I kind of point those out to Azora and Axe's, the arrangement of the books near each bed, and I'm looking around. Who's really in control here? I did not ask. I did not ask what mistakes my enemy made, which is really my loss. But
Snake, you gotta remember that. You gotta remember to ask about the mistakes.
So you're getting the feeling that when you look who's really in control. You're going around people. This definitely seems like a place where people were staying, and they're not here. But like looking around, like if they had left, like if they had left in a hurry, or if there was some sort of like something that forced them out, there would have been like way more of a mess. This doesn't look like this doesn't look like that. So it almost seems like this place was left to nature.
The birds.
Yeah. Maybe not the birds specifically.
They left
but like
they clearly left their
some
stuff behind.
kind of force of nature. Yeah.
Like, they didn't leave in a hurry, but they left things behind.
Yeah, and they were left behind intentionally. So it seems like there's probably some kind of force of nature in control here.
Wow, the spirits. Maybe they turned into the birds.
Aegis does go and collect one of the books then.
Right.
Do I manage to get like a bird to like sort of land on my hand or on whatever? Nice. Yeah, Azor's just like sincerely smiling, having a nice little moment with the birds.
Yes.
They seem friendly, Azora says, like feeding them crumbs.
We can't bring them back. The cats will have a meltdown.
Oh no, don't trust me. I wouldn't take. They seem happy here. They, clearly they're meant to be here.
Still very strange.
Besides, birds should be able to fly free. I don't like seeing birds in captivity.
Aegis kind of just looks around the fact that we're in like a cave castle.
Well, it's open. It's open. They can clearly leave.
Can they?
That's the point. Birds are kind of a big deal religiously in Azora's, like, not that Azora was ever particularly religious herself, but birds are of spiritual significance.
So, you pick up a book, Aegis?
I do pick up a book.
Wow, for once in your life, way to go.
Reading the fucking... Wow.
Okay, so the book is titled, you dust it off, the title of the book is Agents of the Sky.
Ooh.
And there's like drawings of like a bunch of different birds.
Are these the people who kidnapped me for a minute? They just sent me back.
No, Azora like looks up. What's that you've got?
Maybe we should have brought the yellow bird with us.
Agents of the Sky, and like Aegis just like flips it open and starts reading it.
Azora walks up like to see, wants to see.
Dear
Actually, it seems there are more books. Azora goes to a different book. Is it the same book, or?
It's the same book by each bed. Like each bed had a book on a nightstand, basically.
Yeah, Azora sits down and immediately, like, Does it say who it's by? Is there an author listed?
No. But there is basically within. There's just a bunch of pages. Like there's a lot of really in-depth drawings of birds on each page, and each one accompanied by like a full page. There's just like a profile of the type of like the species of bird. It's basically like a bird. It's a bird bestiary, basically.
Are we just in the manner of an ornithologist?
Azora tries to find a section on ravens.
What?
To quote the raven.
Azora looks for a section on ravens.
Oh, yeah, ravens are there. They're but aside from just descriptions, there's a lot of like behavior and all that. Each one, there's also accompanied under each description there is a text in a different language.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can I read so is it a different language for each bird, like a unique language for a bird?
No. Just each entry has like some text in a different language underneath like the description. Also, the description has like it's not like a scientific observation thing. Like it looks like they're described like with a lot of care and emotion, like almost as though like they're worshipped in some way.
That's it, because I was gonna say, because ravens are the big, like, it's literally the Raven King in Grimwood. Ravens are a huge, like they are the religious symbol.
Yeah, but not so much. Worship's probably too strong a word. more like like they're like whoever wrote this clearly like idolized birds.
Mhm. Is there anything like of particular interest with ravens? Like that would, as someone who came from a country that worshipped ravens, is there anything that seems significant?
It notes that it notes that ravens are amongst the most majestic of the smaller birds. That they and that they tend to and that they command respect. It notes
Nice.
that they command respect.
Nice. Weird note, there's a I don't know, just out of curiosity, Azora sees if she can find an entry. There are those like I don't know if y'all remember these from Grimwood, but there are these birds that were kind of like crows
I
with
think
like
I'm
big
gonna
skulls
look.
on them.
I'm gonna look for swallows.
Yeah, fair. You do that.
Yeah.
So Azora's just curious if, like, you know, that unique, weird, bird-like monster from Grimwood is in here.
A unique bird-like monster?
Yeah, they had like skulls on them. They were created by a like wizard, you know, centuries ago.
No.
But okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Azora figured they probably wouldn't be, but that would have been neat.
So you look up swallows in the book, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, swallows. Again, aside from just a general description, and again, you know, the different language text underneath that. It of note, it does describe swallows as fast, you know, little things. Very, you know, it describes them as this as messengers.
Ooh.
Okay, now I got a follow-up question. Is this an African swallow or a European swallow? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Wow. Incredible.
Is it? Are they? I was picturing barn swallows.
Basically, sure. Whatever you want.
Got a lot of barn swallows in New Hampshire. They're so cute.
What is their airspeed velocity?
This-
No, but it seems odd that we are surrounded by swallows, so I guess I was looking for if anything seemed particularly of interest about swallows in this little ornithology book, but it just seems to be a pretty straight to the facts rundown of them.
Question:
Uh-huh.
Hemlock's in the northern hemisphere, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's interesting, and it's... This is not the right season that swallows would normally be in the northern hemisphere, because it's winter. Swallows avoid winter. They go into the northern areas during the summer, but then they go to, like, warmer tropical southern areas.
Hemlock swallows are just built different.
Okay. My point being, I'll look at that occurs to Azora that, like, hey, this shouldn't swallows not, and she looks in the book to see if it says anything about that. Like,
Aegis does kind of say they are locked in a cave.
they're not locked in here. They can leave. There wasn't like a sealed entrance.
There was a shut door.
I'm sure they can get out of the place. I mean, like, we just kind of pushed it open, and like, you know, swallows are really good at getting through tiny little windows and cracks and things.
Yeah, but have you ever had, you know, a bird just fly into a building and the bastard of getting them out?
Barn swallows are, like, that's literally why they're called barn swallows, because they like to fly into buildings. They're good at navigating tight space. It's not like this is a cardinal or a crow or something.
They're still idiots.
Just getting in an argument about birds.
Don't you know anything? Jesus.
If only X understood birds. More than dinner.
In any case. So seeing that they're messengers, Azora does sort of like holding out crumbs again. Like she asks, tries to like sort of cutely, talk to Swallow. Do you have a message for us, little buddy? Little buddy's too condescending. Like, do you have a message for us, friend?
Does hey, I'm not your friend, pal.
It just sort of like cocks its head around and then just speed and then just flutters off. Just flutters away.
Sorry, I was just thinking cocks its head like you cock a gun.
He's just looking at Swallow, he opens his mouth, and you just hear. If these birds start firing bullets from their mouths at us.
Do I look up whatever type of bird jailbird is?
Oh, blue jay?
Blue jay, yeah.
Yeah.
What does it say about blue jays?
Maybe we should have brought her in here. Or maybe not.
I feel like we should. We should, like...
You guys do that. She might feel condescended to, like, hey, you know these people, right?
No, just like, hey, these people worship birds. Or not hold birds in some great reverence.
I feel condescended to. Hey, look, you just walk into the nowhere. Hey, little friend, you got any messages for us? And then you throw peanuts at her.
I used to feed peanuts to blue jays. No, that's not Azora. Emily did that as a kid.
I know.
It says that blue jays are amongst the bravest of the agents.
Hells yeah. Ooh, of the agents.
Oh no, these birds are spying on us.
That literally Grimwood. All ravens were spies, or all corvids were spies for the Raven King in Grimwood. Blue jays are a type of corvid.
I'm just out of my depth. I just fucking hate birds, okay? Shit. They are a shit animal class. I hate them.
They are not.
I would gladly kick all of their asses. They suck.
Aegis just has a moment where he realizes that like they're spending like so much time just reading about birds.
Yeah, we got really swept up in just reading.
For a while.
Reading. What was the books were called? The book was called Agents of the Sky.
Yeah. Like Gamble's probably like doing something as we speak. Like,
yeah. Aegis is disappointed because when he picked up the book and it was called Agents of the Sky, he was like, "Oh, this might be some cool, pulpy, like adventure novel." He's just, this is about fucking birds. This sucks. I was expecting.
Let's see.
Story.
And Azora does sort of stand up. Putting the book down. She's not going to steal from here. Like, what we can see if there are things other than birds in other rooms.
Yeah, well, there might be more birds. Come on, let's go inspect it. If you know what I'm gonna say, if we leave here and we're no richer than when we entered, I'm gonna say
no, I don't.
For the birds.
Yeah, that's exact. Those are exactly that place. That place was for the birds, and everyone's gonna look at Aegis and just groan and then drive away without it.
Yeah, just Jailbird just says, "Speaking of for the birds," and just gets in the pilot seat.
Oh boy, 3 people know how to pilot that thing now, but Aegis has the keys.
Hey, when is Axe gonna be? When you're gonna teach Axe how to drive it?
I'm not teaching Axe how to drive it.
But what if it's an emergency?
Wait, who's the third person who knows how to pilot it?
Corum.
Oh yeah.
What if it's an emergency and that you, Yelbert, and Coram are indisposed of?
I'll hopefully have taught other people how to.
Yeah, like Axe.
I thought you couldn't fit in there. I thought we went over this. You couldn't fit in the cockpit.
So yeah, when you open up other doors in the lodging areas, like you find similar rooms, beds with the books by them. There are different types of birds sometimes. Like most of the rooms are empty. Some of them do have like different types of birds though that are just hanging around. There's some There's what do you call them? There are some cardinals,
Ooh,
some and as well as some sparrows.
I love sparrows.
Yeah.
So why are there a bunch of priests in here?
I don't know. You should ask them.
Cardinals. Hello, father.
Did you know I'm a reverend?
Hello, mother.
Is he?
Hello, father.
Yeah, Azora, just vaguely interested in this. Of the birds we've seen, swallows are her favorite, though, so,
It's all downhill after.
Yeah.
Max was just thinking of how many of these he could grill and make dinner out of.
No!
Hmm.
I mean, Max has survived in the wild.
We
He has
probably, besides the
These are
moral,
clearly sacred birds. We're not trying to offend our hosts.
besides the the moral implication, which I'd say there's nothing immoral about killing birds to eat them, but I will say we probably don't want to upset whatever is sending those cold chills our way.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Axe is just thinking. He's not doing anything.
So by the time you get back to the foyer, I'm assuming you want to inspect the upper
Yeah,
story now.
expect the upstairs.
Yeah,
I
one thing
imagine we don't spend much time in the other
Yeah.
rooms confirming. It's just more birds.
Yeah, by the time you get back there, actually, a bunch of the birds are now just mulling about. Like previously, foyer was completely empty, but it looks like now they are showing themselves. They're just sort of moving about in the foyer.
I'm gonna discern realities on this.
I
If you
really
don't mind.
hope we meet Ace Ventura.
Oh baby, look at Azora's big brain.
Yeah.
Oh, Azora, your brain regrew 3 sizes.
So I'm gonna say what is about to happen.
That's
is gonna
bad.
be
That's swelling. She might die.
It starts leaking out of her, you just see brain juice leaking out of her eye patch.
Ooh. We haven't had to contend with that in a while.
It's about to happen.
And she's been, cleaning, her eye socket off camera every so often. So yeah, what is about to happen, I think, also who's really in control and on the lookout for. Just gonna go through those, seems, in case the situation has changed significantly.
What is about to happen is these birds are about to go about their business. It looks like they're just hanging around.
Nice.
It seems like they just kind of
Just hanging out.
move about. Yeah, just kind of move about. Maybe eat some things.
They seem pretty,
Peck each other.
nice. They don't seem particularly worried about it. They seem like
No.
they're just more used to us now.
Yeah.
Right.
As far as and then what was the other ones?
So I think I also said really in control and on the lookout for.
Yeah. So who's really in control here? The birds are just kind of walking around. They're just kind of flying around, walking around. Seems like it seems like there's a bunch of them. They must have been in hiding, just observing you.
Yeah.
So you get to, probably there's some higher thing that can talk to all of them or something that gave them the okay.
Yeah.
That they said these guys are chill or something.
Yeah. See?
So yeah, there's some kind of force. And as far as what you should be on the lookout for, there's seems as though there are upstairs. Looking up the stairs, it looks like there are double doors at the top of the stairs going up. That look at the top of the stairs, going further in. That have it looks like they're open now.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, let's go. Azora does sort of nudge. Those doors weren't open before. And, looking around, clearly whatever presence is here seems more okay with us. Shall we accept the invitation?
Oh,
I'm a bit cagey about it because it might just be leading us into a trap, but
I
Hey,
feel like
why
they
not?
could have trapped us already. The birds certainly don't seem hostile and are much more comfortable around us.
All right,
I'd
but
say we
don't relax
nothing
too
venture,
much.
nothing gain.
Never do. Still, alright, so yeah, with that, Azora will, take the front, lead us up, and, sort of, just before we enter, look into the double doors. What do I see in there?
You see, just sort of like a bare hall, like white hallway. But at the doors there are hummingbirds.
Ooh, just humming there?
Yeah, just sort of fluttering.
Brr. What is this?
They're
And yeah, Azora
hummingbirds,
sort of,
that's-
just looks at the hummingbirds, really impressed for a bit. Before, yeah. And Azora does just sort of bow a bit, sort of to the hummingbird, sort of to something, but not sure exactly who she should be bowing to, but just thank you for the invitation, and sort of steps through the doors to this area.
So yeah, as soon as you step in, you feel like there's like this is like as soon as you step in, like you are blasted with wind. Like this is a wind tunnel, basically.
Back out of
nowhere.
am I blasted back towards the door?
No, you're not blasted out. It's just extremely windy in there.
Okay. Yeah, Azora does sort of, not hold a hand up, but sort of out to the side to, signal, maybe watch what happens with me before you guys follow me in.
Right.
Yeah.
Snacks just waiting at the doorway.
Yeah,
Do we
and
feel
she is
do we
wearing a
feel
cape,
the
so you
air-
can.
Do we feel the air blasting out of the door, or is it just
No.
does it just eliminate at the door?
Yeah, it just eliminates at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hummingbirds
Azora-
are at the door as well, looking at Azora.
Wait,
Azora
Azora.
has a cape, so you can clearly see, that it's blowing quite rapidly.
Wait, Azora. Isn't it usually Axe that goes in head first into danger?
No,
This
it's
is
both of you.
And yeah, Azora says, "Don't jump ahead of yourselves," and then says, still remaining diplomatic, sort of calls out, "I want to thank you for your hospitality here," and just see if there's any response to that.
No, they're just observing you. Like they're
Okay.
watching you. It looks like they're watching you intently.
So what's in this room again?
It's a long hallway. Looks like it looks like it leads to a dead end, but it just looks like it leads to a dead end at the end. But as you walk, as you walk further, the wind gets more intense.
Yeah, Azora sort of takes a couple more steps and turns and looks at the birds and sort of looks for some signal as to what she should do, if she should walk further in or not.
Yeah, no, they're just looking at you.
Yeah. And then, Azora does say, the wind's definitely talking to Aegis and X, the wind's definitely getting stronger, the further in I get. I don't see anything at the end, and, just looking to Aegis, do you have something, you're the boss here,
Hmm.
So
we're trying to get to the end of the room, and you can't see.
do you want me to? Or, there doesn't seem to be anything at the end of the room, and it's, the wind gets stronger, but I don't know if whatever this is wants me to go to the end of the room or wants us to go to the end,
Yeah, Aegis calls. Actually, Aegis calls I was trying to think, because you're trying to get all the way there while wearing extremely heavy armor. Well, not extremely
Well,
heavy.
I think that heavy armor would help, because that means the wind will push, I have more inertia. I won't get pushed through. If I was light, it's harder to walk into the wind. The armor helps. The cape might... The shield probably doesn't, but the armor helps. Because if you're...
Well, either way, yeah, Aegis... Yeah, okay, so Aegis calls. If it's pushing you back, there's got to be something at the end, which is logic of a sort.
They whatever it is, they open the doors for us.
Azora, pilfer.
Who was that, Jailbird?
No,
Wow.
If they're pushing back, then it's either a test or they've got something.
Or
They
maybe
they opened the door. They invited you into this. It's
or
probably
maybe
a
they
test of
don't
some
want us
kind.
here.
Fair enough. And, looking at the hummingbirds, unless there's some sign I should do otherwise, I'll continue then. And assuming the hummingbirds don't do anything in response
they
to
do
that.
not.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna just, sort of slowly but steadily, walk forward to the end of the thing into the wind.
Okay, roll strength.
Oh no.
Oh my. Roll con.
Hey, I'm just gonna say that I'm stepping away from the door.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, as you go in, like the wind just keeps picking up,
Mm-hmm.
and let's see. Choose something in your gear to get blown off of you.
I see.
Yeah.
Let's see. How about my coin purse, actually?
Your coin purse. Okay, yeah, that just goes flying out of
Yeah.
out of the hallway.
Fair enough.
Nails a pudgy.
No! Yeah, it just the sack opens up and it catches wind and it's just like a kite or a jellyfish's bag in the wind just gets launched.
Oh man, the coins are falling out.
One of the coins just flies out and nails Aegis between the eyes.
Wait, did you say? Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
Aegis,
the
it's
thought
raining
of a-
money.
Thought of a coin purse just nailing a budgie. It's just
No.
an inherently funny animal to get annihilated by an object.
It's raining money, Aegis.
Also, wait, if there are budgies, that's definitely, none of those in Grimwood. That would be
If
an
there are
interesting
budgies.
exotic bird. Oh, yeah. When Azora sees that, Azora is like, oh, holy shit. That's cool. I've never seen a bird Azora's never seen a parrot or anything like that before.
Nice. So yeah, you just keep soldiering forward then?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll strength again.
There we go.
Alright, yeah, you march forward this time. Nothing's getting blown off of you. And as you finally manage to reach the end of the hallway. And that's when suddenly it just shifts upwards.
When you say, the whole hallway, shifts
wind.
upwards?
No,
Oh,
the wind
oh, I see.
blasts you up. Like
Nice.
you are lifted off the air.
Oh, do we
Lifted
see
off
her, or
the
does
ground.
she escape our vision from the doorway, just getting blasted up?
Yeah. There is you blast up Azora, and there was the ceiling. Just the ceiling was an illusion. It wasn't there. Yeah, and as you're blasted up, you find yourself in what looks to be a basically an atrium,
Oh,
tree.
wow.
It's all green.
Am I, floating on the breeze still, or do I land somewhere?
Yeah. You're still floating up on the breeze.
I see.
And you see in the, as you're catching glimpses as you're floating up, you see the birds are now you see hawks, eagles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. A nightingale.
Yeah, Zora's kind of in awe at all this.
Yeah. Quail. Peacock.
Oh, wow.
Aegis is calling
Oh, wow.
up the tunnel. It's Azora, where'd you go?
Do I hear him?
You do not.
Okay.
Where'd he go? Where'd she go?
So yeah,
Max, you keep an eye on the door. I'm gonna try and head up.
allow
Okay.
yourself to keep getting lifted up, Azora? Or
Yeah,
do you want-
absolutely.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I'm letting this lead me where it will.
Alright, how about you? So Aegis, you're gonna try and get to the end of the hall now?
Yeah, Aegis is gonna try and get to the end of the hall. When you said there was nothing at the end of it, is there just like a wall at the end, or is there just
Yeah, it's just a wall.
Actually, I'm not sure how hard it would be. It'd probably be near impossible to like, because Aegis isn't as strong. He's gonna try and like get like affix something to that end wall and then pull himself along. But fuck it, he's just gonna walk forward. He's just gonna
Alright.
try and
Yep.
walk against it.
Roll strength. All right, roll con. Alrighty. So yeah, going's tough. Let's see. I'm gonna say choose 2 things in your gear to get blown off.
My copy of Ops and Tactics.
All right.
Wow.
And my... Oh, God. Should I even still have the bedroll in my fucking inventory? That doesn't count. That would be too easy. That's just nothing. God, this is actually a really hard choice. I'm gonna say my shield.
All right, yeah. Those go flying back through the tunnel. Both mail axe.
Pow, pow.
Yeah.
What this?
Breathing. Bah.
Bah. Box.
All right, roll strength again.
It's gonna fucking arrive up there naked.
All right, roll con again.
Oh, no.
Okay. Let's see. Choose 1 item to get blasted off.
I'm gonna go with my Atlatl.
All right, the Adelotl.
The Atlatl.
Yeah,
The what?
blast it off. Yeah, as soon as like Axe like wipes the book off his face. What the heck?
Bah.
Yeah.
Box. Don't.
You
But
know,
yeah.
it's a good thing I was here as Azora and not Felina, considering the whole cat person thing.
But yeah, Azura, you eventually reach like a sort of balcony at the top, looking out over the greenery of the atrium.
Do I land on the balcony, or am I just floating in front of it?
You land on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Azora sort of like, steadies herself, like catches her, like regains her footing, steadies herself for a moment and, look around. What do I see up here?
Well, aside from a great view of the sort of
which Azora certainly appreciates for quite a while,
Yeah. Turning around, the balcony leads into a room with a stone slab at the center and a lot of sort of just moss sort of gathering towards it.
Yeah. Azora does spend a while just appreciating the sight of this atrium and, many of these birds she's never seen before and,
And
just appreciating it for a while. Is there light in here? Like, is there, like, artificial sunlight or something like that?
There seems to be a light coming from above. Yeah, shining down onto.
Yeah.
And
Azora, it's me.
And at the walls of this room are probably like the most exotic birds, like toucans.
Yeah, Azora's like really marveling at a lot of these birds she's never seen before, eventually, like turning back and like inspecting this room that she's been led to.
Kingfishers.
Kingfishers. Kingfishers are cool.
Yeah. Alright. So, Aegis. You reach the end of the hall and immediately you're blasted up. The ceiling disappears, having been an illusion. And you find yourself surrounded by... You find yourself floating up through, like, greenery. Just this absolute, like, miniature forest inside. On this 3rd floor. Like, there's a bunch of birds, falcons, hawks, eagles, a peacock.
What the hell have I stumbled into?
Yeah, what do? You let yourself keep
Yeah, keep
going up.
keep going.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna try and like nail a few of the birds with a javelin. That just
Yeah. So yeah, Zora, how long do you do you stick around a while in this room? Do you
Yeah,
like
fair.
any-
No, oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Okay, so I guess Aegis will just show up then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Aegis, you land on this balcony, and inside, when you turn around, like into the room that the balcony leads into, you do see Azora just standing there.
Hey Azora.
Yeah, Azora's like, walks in the balcony. It's incredible, isn't it? Never seen most of these birds.
It's definitely a strange sight.
Hmm.
I left Axe alone down there.
Well, hopefully he doesn't do anything reckless. Hopefully
I'm
he
gonna do
follows us,
something
but
reckless. Meanwhile, Axe is like, no, Axe is coming with them.
Axe just charges into the place.
There's not
You know
much
what?
for
Axe is too heavy for the wind to lift up.
He just kind of
Yeah, Neil.
casually walks to the end of it. It's just a normal room for him.
All right, Axie, you can roll strength to walk the soldier through.
Hey, Neo, Axe wants to do something stupid.
Okay, is he gonna rage? Is he gonna get angry about the wind?
Oh no, Axe was thinking of using his axe to try and wedge it into the
Instead of
ground
the
to,
band Rage Against the Wind Machine.
No, but like he's using his axe to prop himself up, like he's pulling himself forward with the axe.
Well, roll strength. All right, yeah, you're soldiering forward.
Da-ba-da-boo, da-ba-dum.
And now
Actually, yeah, he's grabbing the stuff they dropped with him. Him.
All right, roll strength one more time. All right, yeah, you make it to the end, no problem. And when it suddenly the wind blasts you up into this vast green atrium.
Blast at first, nothing happens. That is it.
No, it lifts you up. It's strong enough. It's strong enough.
Whoop.
But yeah, meanwhile, Azora, Aegis, what you doing?
Aegis is like scanning for a way forward.
Well, yeah, let's once Aegis is done appreciating this amazing vista, let's investigate this room, see what the slab and the moss and all this is about.
Badunk.
Yeah, the slab has like green runes on it. Like it's in the same language that was underneath the passages in the book.
May have been worth bringing a copy of that up here. Actually, no, I'm going to say that Aegis did, because Aegis never did put his down, really.
Oh, just brought up a coffee, like as we're looking at. Oh, you can explain what these birds are.
I'll bring it up as relevant, but Aegis is more just kind of interested in getting through here than the birds itself. Birds themselves.
Oh yeah. As Axe comes up, he just said, "You keep track of your things."
Oh yeah, you hear Axe yelling obscenities, I guess, as he floats up towards the balcony.
Yeah, Azora sort of helps him down without crashing, as he's driving here.
Aegis gets re-equipped from the wind
Yeah,
tunnel.
glad he followed us.
You like these birds of prey, Axe? You enjoying them?
The birds. Ooh, that one has long beak. That's funny too, Axe.
Yeah. There's a flamingo in the atrium. Definitely.
Oh wow!
By one of the ponds. There's like a pond.
Yeah, this is very exciting to Azora.
Axe confused. These are birds, but weird-looking birds.
There are a lot of strange things in the world.
Oh, so here's your stuff. Here, he tosses the shield and book to Aegis. Keep track of your stuff.
Aegis just puts his shield back on. all of us have. Not all of us are huge.
So yeah, what do you do?
Well, let's investigate that dang slab.
Yeah. See if I can, I assume none of us, I assume, that, I meant to ask earlier, but this isn't like a, you can spout lore to, be familiar with this. I assume this was
Probably
something.
not.
Yeah.
So it's got
Unless
the
you
same
specify
lettering
it.
as there was on the, as there was in the book.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cross-reference the book with that, see if there's any particular bird that writing is about, essentially.
No, it just seems like words in the same language. It's not matching in any other descriptions.
Okay, so I got so cross-referencing. I'm gonna work. Then what have I got to work with? I guess I'll discern realities.
I'll say that there are. You notice that you notice that what looks to be one word in this language that keeps appearing in all of these passages is like the word written on the slab.
Okay, so it's written in our language,
it's a
and
very
then there's
common
like a
word
translated
in all those
excerpt in the other language.
Huh?
Neo. So the book is written in like 2 languages, and there's the word that appears a bunch of times on this slab, and then it appears a bunch of times in the book. So
I'm sorry, you cut out a lot for me.
okay, right. So what I'm saying is, you're saying there's one word that appears a lot in the slab.
Yeah, the slab has like a very short, like writing on it. It looks like it's just one word.
And the book is written in our language and in this language.
No, actually, maybe it looks like I mean the excerpts from the other language are very much shorter than the passages that they're under, so they're probably not translations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, what do you do?
Are there any other doors or any other features in this room other than just the slab?
Nope.
You know, I'm just gonna press on the slab, see if it's.
I was gonna say, yeah, Azora, does her whole. Do you want me to be the, thinking the same thing and saying do you want me to be the one to touch it just in case something happens?
Considering everything that's gone on so far, I don't think we should be. Well.
Neither do I, but
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
For the sake of.
Don't worry, I'm gonna press it. Just be on guard.
Yeah.
The slab is big enough for you to stand on.
Fair. Maybe we should just get on it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Stand on the thing.
All right.
Yeah. Let's climb up on it.
Maybe
we should wait before Axe gets on it too. Or how about does it seem like it could support all 3 of us?
Or just it looks like one at a time. One at a time. Okay. So who goes on it first?
Azora volunteers to get on it first, unless Aegis really wants to.
I've got no particular attachment to being the first person on the slab. It's not a race.
Okay, Azora will go first, Both out of enthusiasm for birds and out of, just in case something goes bad, she's probably the sturdiest.
Yeah, as you step on, the green lettering, it lights up, it glows. And Azora, you start to glow a light green.
Oh, wow.
And suddenly you are shot out. You are just catapulted up into the sky, into the hole, right through the hole that the sun was leading into, that the sun was shining into.
Here we go again.
And you find yourself suddenly shot out of a hole in the mountain. You are in the air above right in the mountain, right. You can see the mountain. You can see the whole damn Emerald Forest from up here.
Oh wow!
Oh no!
Yeah. And The air, but it seems like it seems like there's a very specific air current that you can like travel on. It's almost like swimming.
Yeah. Let's swim through this air current.
Aegis is freaking the fuck out. It's like, this is fucked
Brontosaurus
up.
get shot out.
Aegis
Oh
now,
god, Thor is not a bird.